It's very, very cold in my house right now, by the way. So if my flipping is a bit off, that would be why. It is hard to flip with cold hands. It has been warming up, so we should be fine, but you never know. I probably honestly should be in pants right now instead of shorts, but I'm just weird like that. All right, let's see who will be first in stream. Who will be first? Oh boy. George is first yet again. What's up, George? Grum is second. Dante is third. Rain is fourth. Good to have all of you amazing people in stream. Merrick is fifth. Charla is sixth. Charla, you are the first mod in stream. Honeycomb is the second mod in stream. Bonjour to you too, good sir. All right. Flipping the impulse right now. As you guys can tell, I've actually taken these Balisongs with me lately, because I went to spend some time with some family recently and help out with some Thanksgiving prep. But yeah, we are back. All right, what's up, Spark? Good to have you in here. What's up, your local Jesus lover? Good to have all of you people in here. All right, give me just 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. Alrighty, sorry about that. I am back. Alright, your local Jesus lover said, "What's up, YouTube? Yo, what's up? What's up, Ryan Melson? Good to have both of you people in here. Ryan Melson and your local Jesus lover. I may get you guys confused because you guys both have the same type of profile picture with the cross and stuff. So, yeah. Alright. Grum said, "Can I be mod, please?" Hey, Grum, I will consider making you mod, alright? Someone said, "It's me, Arthur." Oh, alright. What's up, Arthur? I forgot about that. My bad. Good to have you in here, bro. All right, we got 30 people in stream. Y'all, feel free to say hi or ask me any questions. All right. Should we start a poll in this stream? I think we should start a poll. I have a really cool poll in this stream that I want to do. Oh my goodness, I dropped my impulse. All right. I think I'm going to whip out the Kraken and Superfly, get this case out of here, and then we will start a poll. What's up, Mia? Good to have you in stream. All right, we got 90 people in stream. Y'all, feel free to say hi or ask me any questions. All right. Got the Superfly here. Grum said, "I was so close to being first." Yeah, you were. All right. Max said, "Hello, are you good, bro?" Yes, I'm doing absolutely amazing, and I hope you are too. What's up, Max? All right. Dante said, "Do it, I got you." What's up, Junior White? Good to have you in here. Ryan said, "What's your favorite book in the Bible?" I honestly really like Matthew. I really enjoy reading Matthew. I think it gives really, really good information. Jesus talks a lot in Matthew, and obviously, I love Jesus' sermons, Jesus' preaching. I love Matthew 5 specifically. It's the Sermon on the Mount, and I absolutely love it. It's the chapter where Jesus said, "Blessed are you, uh, you who mourn, for you shall be comforted. Blessed are those who are yada yada." Yeah, he says a lot of stuff like that. All right, Rivals Lover said, "Yo, I like your Balisong. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it." All right, someone said, "Where do you get your Balisong cases?" I actually get them from Balisong Company. So this one was from BB Barfly. Then this case is from the Ballies. All right. Someone said 6'7". All right. Max said, "You're good at it, bro." Hey, thank you, bro. I appreciate that, Max. All right. Juliak said, "Hi. Hi, what's up?" Calvin Can said, "Bro, yo, what's up, bro?" All right. Mac Attack said, "Hi, yo, what's up, Mac Attack? What's up, Adrian? Good to have you guys in here. What's up, Hellcat?" Hellcat said, "That's low-key tough. Thank you. I appreciate it. It just takes a bunch of practice, honestly. It's not that tough." All right. Someone said, "You need to post a tutorial on your Around the World." I will actually very much consider doing that. That is a very good tutorial. I've not even thought about that. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, Charla. I will consider doing that. All right, what's up, Marta? Good to have you in here. What's up, Butterfly? What's up, Richard Jones? What's up, Serena? What's up, an insane detective? What's up, Colin Sheen? Or Colleen Sheen, my bad. Someone said, "No, oh, I just noticed the zippy inserts." Yes, I got zippy inserts recently, Arthur. All right. Let's see. What's up, Goku? What's up, Elizabeth? What's up, Mason? What's up, LiveTXR? Where do I get those? From different Balisong companies such as BB Barfly, Nabalis, and Squid Industries. Mason Walter said, "What's your favorite one?" My favorite Balisong would probably have to be the Kraken or the Superfly. I love the Superfly. All right. My name is your fan. All right, Senna. All right. Let's see here. Grum said, "Samuel, I hope to collab in December or January." Yo, that would be sick. That would be absolutely awesome, Grum. Uh, that rainbow Balisong is sick, bro. Which one? You talking about this one? This is actually the worst Balisong that I have here. It's from Amazon. It's what we call a CCC Balisong. That stands for cheap Chinese crap, all right? It's not good at all. It's the worst flipper that I have here, but it's fun to have just to see how many tricks I can do with the bad Balisong. I'm actually borrowing it from a friend. It was Trenton Bailey's first ever Balisong from Amazon. All right. Let's see here. What's up, Quick Games? What's up, Noah? I'm not doing Godspeed. Godspeed is not even a Balisong trick. Godspeed is a yo-yo trick. But me personally, as a Christian, I do not like to call anything Godspeed because I believe that it could easily be taken as using the Lord's name in vain. All right. Harley said, the Lego, please. I got you. I got you, Barry. Got you, Harley. I'll happily use the Lego Balisong. Let me put down this real quick. All right. Comb. All right, I'll use the comb here in a second. What's up? I'm not gonna read that username out loud. Never mind. What's up, Ellie? Someone said, I love your videos too, bro. Hey, thank you, Max. I appreciate it. Senna, HSY said, I'm going to buy one of those Balisongs with the comb type because I'm all right. I would not recommend the combs. All right, ever. This is my first ever like metal Balisong. They suck. Okay, I do not recommend combs. If you want a good beginner Balisong, I would recommend the Impulse. It is a very good trainer. Sorry about that. We are back. Hello. We are back. Hello. 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 I'll be right back, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. I am back. Actually, never mind. Give me just 1 second. Sorry about that, y'all. I am back. All right. ZZS said, nice Balisongs. Thank you. Someone said, what are those shoes, dog? These are honestly just some funny shoes that I saw at Walmart. I was walking through Walmart one day, and I saw that they had these gigantic fluffy shoes in adult sizes. I was like, you know what? I might have to buy some of these. So I actually got these as a gift. Somebody knew that I was wanting these and got me these as a gift. One of my family members. I really appreciate it. Shout out to one of my family members. And so, yeah, I wear these on stream because people used to always talk about having my toes out in stream. All right, Arthur said beans. All right. Walmart, yes. Walmart. Let's see here. So it's like, can I be a mod? Caden, I'm not looking for any mods right now, but I do honestly appreciate it. Let's see here. I need to organize these better. Holy cow. These are really, really unorganized. I love having the balls organized, and I hate it when they are unorganized. All right, let's get out the barracuda, get out the wing, get out the cheese, and move this case out of the way. All right, we got 113 people in stream. Y'all feel free to say hi or ask me any questions. Now I'm just laying out some Balisongs. Then I'll flip some more for you guys. All right. Let's see here. Alrighty. We got no one chatting. What in the world's happening? Oh, my bad. Sorry, I was stuck. I was stuck in a part of chat. All right. So I got training ones because real ones are illegal in my country. Yes, I recommend only trainers. Let's see here. So can you do the white Lego one? I do not have any sort of white Lego one. I have a light gray Lego one right here. I do not have a white Lego Balisong. All right. Let's see here. Someone said, "What's going on?" I am flipping Balisongs and chatting with my viewers. All right, Aaron Bruce said, "Hi, yo, what's up, bro?" Grum said, "How would we collab? Would we need each other's numbers?" Grum, I will reach out to you later about collabing. Reach out to me on Instagram if you're interested in a collab, okay? Grum, at the moment, I do not plan on doing a collab with you because you do not do any sort of Balisong flipping. But if you get to the point where you have a Balisong and you're getting good at some tricks, I will happily do a collab with you. What's up, Anthony? Good to have you in here. The word Balisongs from the Philippines, right? Yes, Balisongs actually originated from the Philippines, and people started using them as skill toys just to do tricks with. All right. Aaliyah said, "Hi, yo, what's up, Aaliyah?" Grum said, "I don't have Insta." All right, then I'll figure out a different way to get in contact with you later, Grum. All right. Someone said, "Do you get cut with Balisongs?" I do not. These are all... So, all these Balisongs that you see here are trainers, which means these are perfectly safe just for flipping purposes, practicing, and having fun with. They are perfectly safe, all right? They're basically the ultimate fidget toy. All right, let's see here. Someone said, what do you think is the best beginner trick? Best beginner trick would definitely have to be the Y2K. So I'm going to grab my canyon real quick, show you the Y2K. It's literally just a thumb rollover and open position. That's all it is. I would say this is the best beginner trick, besides maybe the double rollout. Just the basic opening. Can I put shoes on one of the Balisongs? There's not really such thing as shoes for Balisongs, but what I can do is I can put end caps on some of my Balisongs. So, for example, these are end caps, all right? These should fit, for example, the Superfly. So I can put a shoe on the end of my Superfly, if you would like to call it a shoe. Hold up. All right. And I dropped it. But now, yeah, I have a, I guess, quote-unquote shoe on the end of my Superfly. There you go. Let's see here. Now I got to reorganize these. Come on. All right. Someone said, "Thank you. I'll try to learn that." All right. Someone said, can you freestyle 2 of them in both hands, please?" I cannot when I'm holding the camera. Let's see here. Spiral Honeycomb said, "Guys, like and subscribe so Sam can get to 21K subs. Also, the Balisongs are trainers, not live blades." Thank you, Honeycomb. I'll happily pin that for you. I think we need to do the poll. What do you guys think about that? Give me just 1 second. Alrighty, I am back. We will start the poll. Alright, so for today's poll, I actually have a cool one, alright? I'm looking into getting some different new Balisongs for my channel to review for you guys and to do some really cool videos with. So I'm going to ask you guys in this poll which Balisong you guys want me to get. Alright, so the question is going to be, which Balisong do you want to see next? The options are going to be a Christmas Balisong. All right. The next option is going to be a Glider Pacific. And lastly, the last option is going to be probably the Nabali's Trident. That is a Balisong that I have been looking into getting. So the last option is the Nabali's Trident. All right, start poll. Boom. Let's see here. All right, Game Dragon said, "Can you use the wing, please?" I got you, bro. I absolutely love the wing. It's one of the best here. All right. Someone's like, "Christmas." All right. What is this for? What is what for? These Balisongs? They are just for flipping purposes, practicing, and having fun with. They're basically the ultimate fidget toy, honestly. All right. Let's see here. The blue one in the paint, like? What do you mean blue one in the paint? All right. Have you ever tried a Squiddy trainer? I have not, and I'm not really interested in trying a Squiddy. The only Squiddy that I would be interested in is maybe the Squiddy B. I like the Squiddy B, but just the original OG, like original Squiddy, I've heard it absolutely sucks. It is very, very handle bias, which is why if I did get a Squiddy, I would get the Squiddy B, which has more tip weight in the trainer blade. All right. Penny said Lego. I got you, Penny. Absolutely. All right. Someone said, how much was the one that you said was the best starter one? That would be the Balisong Impulse. I have a full review of it on my channel. Both of these, the gold one and this one, the exact same Balisong, just in different colors. They flip the exact same. This is the Balisong Impulse, all right? It costs about $35 US if you get the silver on silver. But if you want to get something that looks as cool as this with the faded handles, it will cost you a bit more just for the looks. Probably around $45 US. If you would like any more information, I do have a full review of this Balisong on my channel. All right. Let's see here. Someone said, what would you do if everything turned into Balisongs? What do you mean if everything turned into Balisongs? That is... hold up. Like, huh? That doesn't even make any sense, man. Hold up. All right, someone said, what is the reason why you love Balisongs? They're basically just really fun. They're basically the ultimate fidget toy. So as someone who does have ADHD and has always loved fidget toys, these are basically just the ultimate fidget toy that you can do tricks with. It's known as a skill toy. So you can show off different skills with it, do different tricks, customize your Balisongs in different ways, buy different Balisongs, collect them, come up with your own tricks. It's overall just a really, really fun hobby. All right. Let's see here. Someone said, wow, science and tech. Yep. All right, Corey said, you're really good. Thank you, Corey. I appreciate that. Someone said, I really like the one that's my favorite. All right, which one is your favorite? Someone said, guys, I have a roach in my room. I'm sorry to hear that. Someone said, how did you make the Lego Balisong? I used... I may possibly post a tutorial on it soon. I use hinge pieces. So to be able to make the opening and closing maneuver for all the tricks, I had to use thin hinge pieces that you would typically use for a door. All right. Someone said, hello, do you remember me? Yes, I do, Max. You were just in here a little while ago. Jordan Jones said, can you do the comb? I absolutely can. It's not one of my best, but I'll happily use a comb for you. All right. Are you late? Yes, you are a little bit late, Silas, but at least you are here. All right. Let's see here. Someone said, why do you talk so fast? Because I love yapping. You basically have to talk fast if I want to be able to answer every question. So for two reasons. Number one, if it goes silent on stream, it's really, really awkward. I can show you that right now. Like I said, very, very awkward. And also, I kind of have to talk fast if I want to get through every single question, because I like to read off everybody's questions and get to answer everybody's questions. And if I do not talk fast, and if I talk slowly, I will never possibly get through everybody's questions in the stream. All right. Twins, I'm a professional yapper. Same here. All right. Let's say here. Or say here. What in the world? Let's see here. Okay, someone said, how are you? I'm doing amazing, Food Wagon. All right, Cat's Eye said, hi, yo, what's up? So, Honeycomb said, did you discontinue the Ryan Trahan video? I did. I entirely discontinued the Ryan Trahan video. If that's still something you guys want to see, I will consider finishing it and trying to do it. But at the moment, yes, it is discontinued. I do not plan to post it. Let's see here. Dominic Johnson said, hi, I'm subbed. Can you say my name? Absolutely, Dominic Johnson. All right. Ashley said, hello. Yo, what's up, Ashley? Good to have you in stream. All right. Gigan said, what's good, dog? Yo, what's good, bro? All right. Haven said, hi. Yo, what's up, Haven? What's up, Adam Edits? What's up, Sophia? Di Giovanni? Or no, I totally just got that wrong. Sophia Gina. Huh? What? That does not make any sense, honestly. I keep wanting to say Giovanni. It's not. It's Di Giovanno or something like that. All right, guess. Whose name is Cat's Eye? One of the random viewers in here. Balisongs are illegal in the U.S., right? Nope, I live in the U.S. I live here in Missouri. Balisongs are perfectly legal. Both trainers and live blades are legal. But don't worry, all the Balisongs that I have here are all Balisong trainers, which means these are all perfectly safe, just for flipping purposes, practicing, and having fun with. All right, what's up, Kyle? Good to have you in here. What's up, Nathan? What's up, Mr. Hayes? Do I know TF2 Spy Trick? I do not. I had a lot of people talk about Team Fortress 2, call me a spy from Team Fortress 2. Never played it, don't know what the trick is. All right. Silas, you have been learning bootleg.com's new giraffe ladder. Ooh, that's awesome, bro. I'll have to look into that. All right, what's up, Ellie? What's up, Bubba Bomb? All right. Rate your BB Barfly given by the owner. Are you talking about my Superfly? All right. Ashley said it's Ashlyn, by the way. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ashlyn. I apologize for that. Good to have you in here. This is the BB Superfly from BB Barfly. This is probably my favorite Balisong in my collection at the moment. It has titanium handles, which means that it basically has the durability of the Canyon, but the flippability of the Kraken, which is absolutely insane. All right. Someone said, well, it's not new, but he posted the tutorial recently. Oh, that's awesome. All right, Silas. Let's see. That weird guy said, is that Lego? This one is not. Those are. Nalori said, I like your BB Barfly Balisong. This blue and purple. I do not have a blue and purple BB Barfly. All my blue and purple ones, this is in the Bally's Impulse. This is an Amazon Balisong. Neither of them are from BB Barfly. All right. Someone said, the slippers. Yes, Malachi. All right, Purity said, sup, could you, I don't know, show Trident? I do not have the Trident. I said, which Balisong do you guys want to see next on my channel? I probably should have worded that better. So, none of the Balisongs that are in the poll down here, I have. That is the whole entire poll, is I'm asking you guys, which Balisong do you guys want me to look into getting next and do a review on for my channel so you guys can see it in streams. Someone said, Rylan said, do you read the Bible every day? If so, how many chapters? I do not. I will be the first to admit I do not read the Bible every day like I should. I entirely believe that I should read the Bible every day. It is something that I struggle with. I will be the first to admit I do not read the Bible enough like I should. That is one of my biggest struggles as a Christian, is reading my Bible enough. I need to read more. I read every once in a while, and I try to stay rooted in the Word, but I do not read every day like I should, and that is one of my biggest struggles as a Christian. All right. Let's see here. Amy Rexroad said waving emoji. All right. Zaylee said hi. Yo, what's up, Zaylee? Adrian said hi again. Someone said, next question. What's Jesus' skin tone? It really does not matter what Jesus' skin tone is. I do believe that Jesus was... he lived in the Mesopotamian area. So whatever skin tone most Israelites and Hebrews are would be the skin tone he was, which I think is like a mix between half black, half white. Personally, I do not think it matters. It matters what he did and the prophecies that he fulfilled and the miracles that he did in his lifetime and the fact that he died on the cross for our sins. It really does not matter the fact of his skin tone. So I'm saying, can you show me your best? Best what? Best Balisong? Probably the Kraken or the Superfly. Juice WRLD or XX Tentacion? Neither. I try and only listen to music that is honoring to God. All right. Do I have Balisongs made from the Philippines? I do not. Let's see here. Lady Red said, yo, what's up, Lady Red? What's up, Wavy? Good to have you in here. I think I do remember you, Lady Red. Jacob said, hey, hello. What's up, Jacob? Zaylee said, I love God. So do I. If you're talking about the God of the Bible, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right. The only true God. Mark said, my name is Zane, and I love your videos. Thank you, Zane. I appreciate that. All right. Someone said Brandon Lake or Ben Fuller. Probably Brandon Lake. I've not heard of that many songs by Ben Fuller. I've heard of a lot of songs by Brandon Lake, and I love Brandon Lake's music, such as Gratitude, which is literally my favorite worship song. Hard Fought Hallelujah. Praise You Anywhere. That's Who I Praise. I know a lot of them. I love Brandon Lake. Adrian said, I'm subscribed. That's awesome. Thank you, Adrian. I appreciate that. It's a really cool way to support me. All right. Tag said, hi, cool. My name is Amelia. All right. What's up, Amelia? Someone said, I do not believe Jesus as God, but as prophet. My religion different, but all right. Jesus was so much more than just a prophet. I can personally tell you that he is the Son of God. He did miracles that prophets could not do. He fulfilled prophecies that no prophet could do. He was a human sacrifice for our sins, and there's plenty of evidence that Jesus was much more than just a prophet. He claimed to be the Son of God, and that is exactly who he was, and truly is today. All right, let's see here. Someone said, what would you do if you teleported into the middle of World War III? World War III has never existed, so I really don't know. Someone said, I'm subbed, and the only reason I'm here is because of post notifications. Thank you, Malachi. I appreciate that. All right. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, sorry about that, guys. I am back. Saved by grace through faith, or saved by faith through grace. My bad. Said, who is your favorite Christian artist? Probably has to be Forrest Frank or Josiah Queen. I absolutely love Josiah Queen and Forrest Frank. I probably know more Forrest Frank songs, but as overall singing, I think Josiah Queen's probably a better singer, while Forrest Frank is probably a better pop artist and better at modern day pop and rap. All right. Someone said, do some singing. All right, I might, Silas, possibly. Corey said, I'm leaving. All right, why are you leaving, Corey? What do you not like? All right, saved by faith through grace said, I love Josiah Queen. Same here. I love, love, love Josiah Queen. I can absolutely sing some Josiah Queen songs if you guys want me to. I can sing Two Wooden Beams, The Prodigal, Dusty Bibles, any song that you guys would like. I cannot guarantee it'll sound the best. I've had very mixed feelings about my singing. Some people tell me that it's great. Some people tell me that it sucks and makes them leave stream. So it really depends, honestly. If you guys want to hear singing, I'm willing to, but I can't guarantee it'll sound the best. Can I do a different Balisong, please? Absolutely. All right. Let's see here. Someone said Dusty Bibles. All right. Everybody's wanting me to sing Dusty Bibles. Dusty Bibles is good. Is good. So is Yesterday is Dead. I've actually never heard Yesterday is Dead. I've seen it pop up so much, but I've not listened to it yet. All right. I can absolutely sing Dusty Bibles for you guys. I can't guarantee it'll sound the best. I probably need to do it lower is what I've heard whenever I start it. So we'll see how it is, but here you go. We are dust on our butt. That was bad. I'm so sorry. I totally messed it up straight off of the beginning. We got dust on our Bibles, brand new iPhones. No wonder why we feel this way. We walk with our eyes closed, blindly blindfold. So I'm done with those idols and dusty Bibles. Like I said, guys, my singing's pretty off today. not the best, but it works. All right. I'm gonna try that one more time because I know I can do better than that. That was really bad. That was one of the worst times that I've actually sung that. Oh my goodness. All right, let's try it one more time. We got dust on our Bibles, brand new iPhones. No wonder why we feel this way. We walk with our eyes closed, blindly blindfold. So I'm done with those idols and dusty Bibles. My voice is pretty raspy today, but otherwise it's mid. It's mid. All right. Hannah said love emojis. All right. What's up, Angel? What's up, April? April likes Balisongs. All right. Yes, you just blessed my ears more than Jesus did the day I set foot on earth. All right. Someone said, that was better. It sounded pretty good. Thank you. I appreciate that. It normally sounds even better than that. For some reason, my voice is off today. Don't know why. I've been feeling kind of what I like to call out of sorts. As a Christian, I still struggle with sin sometimes. And the days when I do struggle with sin, it's pretty hard on me. Shame likes to get a hold of me sometimes. But what gives me comfort and confidence in everything is knowing that Jesus' opinion is the only opinion that matters about me. Not even my own opinion. So I ask God for forgiveness and that he will continue to help me with my struggles. And he does not fail me, ever. He always continues to help me. It may be slowly for me when it's instant for some other people. But He continues to help me with my struggles daily. All right. Please sing Home by Edward Sharpe. Never heard it. I'm sorry. All right. Jake said meow. Why the Sigma do you want me to meow? Excuse me? I mean, I can be like, meow, but no, why? Why do you want me to meow? Someone said, do you have a carbon fiber one? I do not have a carbon fiber Balisong, but I do have a carbon fiber case from BB Barfly. Benjamin Perry said, you like my music? Thank you, I appreciate that. Someone said, bark, woof, woof, woof. There you go. Why the Sigma do you want me to bark? What in the world? All right, let's see here. Someone said, can you please send me a Balisong? Carter, unfortunately, I'm not doing any giveaways right now, but stay tuned to my channel, and I might do a Christmas giveaway. All right. Someone said, have you read the rest of the books in the Bible other than just the newer ones? Absolutely. I think it is very, very key that people read the Old Testament and not just the New Testament, okay? That's one of the biggest things that I've seen in modern-day Christianity is everybody considers themselves, quote-unquote, to be New Testament believers, all right? Or there's some people who consider themselves to be Old Testament believers. Let me tell you, I am neither a New Testament believer or Old Testament believer. I am a Bible believer, which means that I believe in the entire Bible in its entirety, and I believe that we should not be taking things out of context. Here's the thing, all right? Though you don't absolutely have to read the Old Testament, and most people just read the Newer Testament, I think that it is absolutely key to read the Old Testament if you want to truly understand the New Testament. So if you want to understand the things that Paul talks about in the New Testament, the things that Jesus talks about in the New Testament, you need to have a good understanding of the Old Testament, or else you're not going to understand. Because think about it. The people who wrote the New Testament, Paul, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Jesus' followers, Jesus himself, all right? What was the scripture that they had? When they talk about the scripture, they were not talking about the New Testament. They were talking about the Old Testament. So if you truly want to understand the things talked about in the New Testament, you need to have a good understanding about the Old Testament. All right. So can you teach me how to do that? I do have tutorials on my channel, Katie. All right. Jessica Johnson said 6'7". All right. Why is everybody spamming 6'7"? Calm down, y'all. All right. Let's see here. Someone said, bro, please do a Lego one. I got you, Lady Red. Absolutely. All right. Someone said, not that. I meant the books that were ripped out of the Bible. Oh, you're talking about the Book of Enoch, the Book of Jubilees. I have looked some into those. I've not studied them deeply. I'm familiar partly with them. I have read some of the Book of Enoch and the Book of Jubilee. Something I've often noticed, I forget whether it was the Book of Jubilee or the Book of Enoch. I think it was the Book of Enoch. It makes Enoch himself seem a lot like a messianic type character. Like, for example, in the Bible, I forget where the verse is in the Old Testament. It says, Enoch was not, for God took him. It clarifies some of what that means in the Book of Enoch, and it makes Enoch seem a lot like Jesus and one of the major prophets. All right. Which I'm not sure if that's true or not true. It's not something I've looked into a whole bunch, but I am familiar with the Book of Enoch and Book of Jubilees. All right. Maddie said that's super cool. All right. Someone said, when did you first discover Balisongs? My friend got me into it in January of 2024. Chat, we need a food stream again? Possibly, Silas. We can do some more singing if you guys want. It's been a minute since I've done singing on stream. You guys were asking for it yesterday, but yesterday was a collab stream. All right. Let's see. So it said, please make me mod. I will consider making you mod in the future, Eli Harmon, but at the moment, I'm not looking for any moderators. I do appreciate it, though. So it said, buddy, how are you doing this while not getting cut? Because these are all Balisong trainers, all right? These are all perfectly safe, all right? Don't worry. All these here, these are Balisong trainers, which means these are all perfectly safe just for flipping purposes, practicing, and having fun with. All right, someone said, I'm going to subscribe. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Someone said, which Balisong would you recommend for a beginner? Definitely the Nabali's Impulse. If you are a beginner, I would recommend to you the Nabali's Impulse, and I have a full review of this Balisong on my channel. It costs as little as $35 US for the silver on silver variant. All right, official Khaled said, tricks really aggressive. What do you mean? Huh? Josiah Jones said 6'7". All right. Frankie said, are you single? Yes, I am an absolute single Pringle. Just waiting for the right one to come along. I believe God will bring the right person for me at the right time, whoever that may be. And I'm just waiting for the right one to come along. I used to go after girls and do not anymore. All right. King said little. What do you mean little? All right. User said, that's a nice talent. Thank you. I appreciate that. Check said, God bless you. God bless you too, bro. All right, someone said, can you do the blue and green one? I got you. Absolutely. That's one of my favorites. It is the Barracuda V2. Green and blue are my favorite colors, and so I customized this one when I bought it. All right. Someone said, want to know about coding? Nah, I'm not really into coding, but I appreciate that, Foodie Eats. All right. Let's see. Lady Red said, I love your channel. Thank you, Lady Red. I appreciate that. Someone said, can I get a shout out for my live stream? Shout out to Grum Game Shorts. He's also been doing some live streams recently. He's been doing more of gaming live streams, but he's an awesome guy. Go check out his channel. All right. Let's see here. Someone said, can you do the rainbow, please? Everybody's asking for me to do the rainbow Balisong, but I'll let you guys know this is probably the worst Balisong in my collection. It is Trenton Bailey's first Balisong. It is an Amazon Balisong, and it is what we call a CCC Balisong, which stands for cheap Chinese crap. All right. You like my slippers, Jacob? Thank you. I appreciate that. Colton said, you're good at that. Thank you, Colton. All right. I do not have a pink Balisong, unfortunately. All right. S. Dieter said, cool. Thank you, S. Dieter. I appreciate that. Wyatt said, can you say my name? Shout out to you, Wyatt Deason. All right. Someone said, do you stream here a lot? I try and stream daily. All right. Corn said, CCC, LOL. Yep. Check said, what's your favorite? And show it. My favorite Balisong would probably have to be either the Cheese, Kraken, or Superfly. Probably the Superfly at the moment. Holy cow, was that thunder? Hold up, guys. There is something going on outside my house right now. Okay, never mind. It was just the neighbor. We're all good. All right. Someone said, can I have a shout out? Shout out to you, Maddie. Bella Lindsay said, hi. What's up, Bella? Can I do the black and green one? There is no black and green one. I'm sorry. Someone said, when is your next stream? Again, I try to stream daily, so it's not guaranteed, but I try to stream daily if I can. Black and yellow? You mean the black and gold one? I got you. Let's see here. Do you live in Indiana? I do not. I live in the amazing state of Missouri. All right. I learned your tricks. All right. That's awesome. I love purple, said Yee. All right. So it's like, can you do the Lego one? I got you, bro. Absolutely. Give me just a second. All right. Someone said, hi, how are you? I'm doing amazing, Bella. Honeycomb said, holy pancakes, we got 321 views. Exactly. All right, guys, feel free to say hi or ask me any questions. Also, I do not want to be the guy that begs for likes or begs for subs, but I will let you guys know that if you subscribe, it's a cool way to support me. And also, not only that, but you will be one of the first people in stream. And if you like, it pushes the stream through to more people. So if you want more people to get to see the stream and this amazing content, then feel free to like the stream. The gold extrusion would be looking like a bumblebee for real. All right. Let's see here. Someone said, is it good for self-defense? No. First of all, these are trainers, which means these would suck at self-defense. But even live blades, that is a big lie, all right? Oftentimes, a lot of people say that live blades will be good for self-defense. They are not. I can tell you as someone who has trained in martial arts, traditional Okinawan karate, for almost 5 years now, for about 4 to 5 years, live blades and trainers both would suck at self-defense. But these specifically that I have here on my channel are all perfectly safe Balisong trainers, just for flipping purposes, practicing, having fun with. All right, Kaya Wright said, oh, yo, boy, you're the best YouTuber ever. Gonna subscribe to you and like your video. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Everybody's asking me to do the Lego one. I got you. Absolutely. All right. Everybody's asking for a shout-out, too. Shout-out Angel Wang. Shout-out Shrishti Rai. I hope I said that correctly. Let's see here. Can we get some good questions in here? Everybody's just asking for shout-outs and for me to do the Lego one, which I'm already doing, all right? So, no more shout-outs, all right, guys? I want to get some good questions. Someone said, I got my, your first Balisong, and it feels great. It flips great. I've learned so many cool tricks on it. That's awesome, Chase's World. Where can you get some cheap but good quality Balisongs? Definitely Nabali's. Check out the company Nabali's, all right? Do I have karambits? I do not. When is the next collab stream? That's the thing, guys. If you guys are liking the collab streams, make sure you stick around for next month, all right? Next month is going to be a huge month on my channel, all right? I have multiple collab streams, hopefully, that are going to happen. Not guaranteed, planned yet, but I plan to do multiple collab streams in the month of December. Multiple reviews, probably some Christmas videos. It's going to be an absolutely amazing month for my channel. All right, and at the very end, there's going to be, I'm going to do my 2025 collection video at the very end of December, and possibly, this is just a possibility, I might do a New Year's stream. I might stream till 12 o'clock on New Year's, all right, and do a New Year's stream. That is not something that I wanted to announce yet, but I thought, why not, all right? So, yes, that's right. I'm probably, hopefully, it's not guaranteed yet, but I'm hopefully going to do a New Year's stream, guys. Someone said, who's my favorite singer? Probably Forrest Frank or Josiah Queen. All right. Someone said, Sam, make a Balisong out of 2 or 3 karambits. I do not have any karambits. I'm sorry. All right. You got a Lego one? That's awesome. You got a 3D printed one also? That's sick, bro. Do the blue and purple? I got you. Absolutely. All right. You guys want to do some more singing? I'll absolutely do some more singing if you guys truly enjoy it. Let's see here. Where do I get all of them? I get most of mine from BB Barfly into Ballast or Squid Industries. All right. So far, we got over 500 votes. Everybody's wanting to see a Christmas Balisong. I got you. All right. Someone says sing APT. Absolutely not. I try to only sing songs that are honoring to God. All right. So make sure you guys are only requesting songs that are honoring to God. No secular songs. All right. Dusty Bibles again. Again. Fine. I got you. We are dust on our Bibles. Brand new iPhones, no wonder why we feel this way. We walk with our eyes closed, blindly blindfold, so I'm done with those idols and dusty Bibles. I went too high on that, you see? See how that goes? That was not crazy good because I go too high with that. So I need to do it lower, so like, we got dust on our Bibles, brand new iPhones, no wonder why we feel this way. We walk with our eyes closed, blindly blindfold, so I'm done with those idols and dusty Bibles. All right. Someone said, are you familiar with Connor Price? Yes, I am. Someone said, stop the singing. It sounds like crap. All right. Thank you. I appreciate your honesty, honestly. Nicholas Avery, I truly appreciate your honesty. I will stop singing after that. Yeah, it is not the best. You are absolutely correct. See, the thing is, I get mixed feelings about my singing. There's some streams where everybody loves it, and there's others where everybody hates it. So I really don't know. All right, someone's like, can you sing What an Amazing God? You mean What an Awesome God? Those are 2 different songs. See, even right now, I'm getting mixed feelings. There's lots of people telling me that it sucks, people telling me that it's good. All right, I don't want you guys to tell me that it's good if it honestly sucks, all right? Like, if it's mid, tell me it's mid, please. Let's see here. Someone said, why you so good? It just takes a bunch of practice, honestly. Oh, let's see here. Someone said, your singing is kind of W, honestly. All right. Guys, don't go after the people who say that it sucks, all right? They're just being honest with their opinions, all right? I do not want you guys attacking my haters on here, all right? Let me tell you something, all right? If my viewers go around attacking all my haters and being rude to them, that makes you the hater. You are no different and no better than any of the haters on here if you're just going to go and throw insults at them right back, okay? So please, stop it. All right, someone said, sing Try by Pink, never heard of it. All right, and yes, I am familiar with Connor Price. I love rapping Trendsetter, the part where it goes like, look, living it fast, been my Eminem back, I never go slow, thinking to crash, end up thinking to pass, then I won't though, big fish catching me, they're gonna big about, ironic how the world stops, so I'm spinning the globe. All right, let's see here. Someone said, everybody stop fighting. Yeah. All right. Someone said, where do I get a good quality Balisong? Because the one I got from Amazon is really noisy and it gets stuck a lot. Good quality Balisong. Definitely from Nabali's. I would recommend the Nabali's Impulse if you are a beginner. All right. I am going to have to start wrapping up stream, though, here, guys. So I'm going to take a few more questions, possibly sing one or two more songs if you guys really want to. Different than Dusty Bibles, though. So request a few different songs. I might possibly sing again. I'll do a few more questions, and then we will end the stream. Someone said, are you and Ghost Flipping the same person? We are not. Ghost Flipping is one of my favorite YouTubers, all right? I am not Ghost Flipping. I'm the Balisong Traveler, all right? So, Ghost Flipping, he was an absolutely amazing dude. He is currently away on a missions trip, all right? So the reason that he has not posted in forever is because he is on a 2-year missions trip. So he will not be back for about a year and a half. I am not Ghost Flipping. I'm the Balisong Traveler, but I would love to do a collab with him whenever he gets back. Someone said, sing Hard Fought Hallelujah. I got you. I'll bring my heart felt. It is well, hallelujah. Oh, oh. Love that song. All right, let's see here. Someone said sing Gratitude. That is my favorite worship song, all right? I try and keep that just for God. But if you guys want to, I will sing some of Gratitude. All my words fall short. I've got nothing new. How could I express all my gratitude? Love that song. All right. Someone said, so you could sing your favorite song, please. I love Jesus is Coming Back Soon by Forrest Frank and Josiah Queen. All right. It is the one, I love the part specifically in that song where it goes like, if every knee's gonna bow, why not here? Why not now? If every tongue will confess, why not here in this breath? I don't know why, guys, but my singing is so freaking off today. It doesn't even feel correct, honestly. So if I think it sounds bad, it's bad. I'm telling you guys. Do not just be nice and say that it sounds good, all right? Because, oh my goodness, if I think it sounds bad, it's gotta be horrible. All right. Someone said, when I hear random people singing good or bad, I tell them they should try American Idol. All right. Hex, can you teach us a basic trick? I do have tutorials on my channel, but I will not be teaching you any in this stream, unfortunately. All right. Someone said it's mid. Thank you. Low-key want to hear Dusty Bibles again? Maybe next stream, all right? Next stream, the singing might be better, all right? Let's see here. Someone said, what tricks you doing now, though? All right. Someone said, sing Up by Connor Price and Forrest Frank. Absolutely. I was down, but now I'm young. I'm up like a seesaw when I'm on a beat like an old man's liable to keep some down to the G-tops. Got clouds on my feet like Jack and the beats up. Jumped up quick, went straight in a free fall cowboy hat and the mic sing yeehaw. Let it on my feet like a feline to the back of the seat like a recline. Hey, what you mean not worthy? Did with a purpose. I forget how it goes where. I think it says like, did it for a purpose. Didn't need a permit, I think. Did it for the purpose, dig it for the bottom and the practice the surface, mind your business, that whole white worship. I don't know. I don't honestly know the lyrics, but I love the song. All right. Someone said, I just subscribed. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Let's see here. What's up, Josh? Malachi said, chest or butt, what do you look for in a girl? Neither. Personality, honestly. If you are a guy and you are looking for either chest or butt, you need to absolutely get your priorities straight, okay? That is not what it's about. All right. Let's see here. Holy cow, we got a lot of people in here. Spinning Child said, are they real or practice? These are all just for practice, right? These are all Balisong trainers, which means these are all perfectly safe, just for flipping purposes, practicing, and having fun with. All right. I don't think I'm going to probably do any more streaming. Definitely not in this stream. Maybe in future streams. I don't know. All right. Crazy Film said, okay, all right. Someone said, are you the guy who believes in Jesus? I am. I don't just believe in Jesus. I try to honor him in everything that I do, all right? So a lot of people say, oh, yeah, I believe in Jesus. Well, guess what? Here's the thing. Being a Christian isn't just about believing in Jesus, all right? Let me tell you, demons believe in Jesus. The devil believes in Jesus. They tremble with fear, all right? Being a Christian is not just about believing in Jesus and saying, oh, I believe in God. I believe he's real. Well, guess what? The fact that God is real should be common sense to people, but unfortunately it has not. It has become not common sense. And so being a Christian is not just about believing in Jesus, but it is about truly living for him, dedicating your life to him, loving him, and trying to keep his commandments and honor him in all that you do. Faith is about obedience, not just about belief, all right? Someone said, I just subscribed. May I please have a shout out? Shout out to you, Nathani. I don't know how to pronounce your name. It's Nttheyn. All right. Let's see here. Shut up, please. I just subscribed. I do not care if you subscribe. I'm not going to shut up about Jesus just because you subscribe. If you don't like that I'm talking about Jesus, you don't have to subscribe. If you guys don't like my content, I'm not going to tell you to subscribe, okay? Now, if you do enjoy my content, happily, please subscribe. It's a really cool way to support me. But if you're gonna tell me just that you'll subscribe just so I'll shut up, please do not subscribe to me. All right, let's see here. Someone said, have you always believed in Jesus, or is it something recent for you? Do you have any advice for the new believers? I grew up my whole life in a Christian home. Never went to church that much as I should. Parents never went to church that much. Recently, in the past, I got baptized and saved last year. And I have been truly trying to devote my life to Christ. Of course, none of us get it right. None of us are perfect. I still struggle to read the Word of God every single day. I still have sin struggles. If you're a Christian, you should know your struggles do not go away instantly when you turn to Jesus, all right? That's the biggest thing I would say for new believers, is that there's a big lie in society's version of Christianity that say Jesus loves you, and if you turn to him, all your struggles will go away. That is the biggest lie, and that will turn people away from Jesus, okay? I'm telling you, if you turn to Jesus, your struggles don't magically vanish. Life does not get easier. Here's the thing, it does get easier, but not in the way that they tell you, okay? It gets easier in a sense that whatever it is you're going through, you can now get through it because you have Jesus and he sent his Spirit, okay? So here's an example. I'm a young man. I struggle with lust. That is my biggest struggle as a Christian, all right? So when I got saved, does my struggle with lust just go away instantly? It can for some people, but overall, no. My struggles don't just vanish, all right? But here's the thing. I can get through whatever struggles those are because I now have Jesus, all right? All right? So here's the thing. Let's take David, for example. Everybody should know the story of David and Goliath. David's the little guy that went and he killed Goliath. When David was loyal to God, did God just take away Goliath? Did God just poof, Goliath wasn't there? No. David was able to take down Goliath because he had God on his side. Not Goliath, his problems. Let's see Goliath as problems in your life, okay? Your problems don't just go away. Goliath was still there. David was able to take down Goliath and take down his giants because he had God on his side. Goliath didn't just poof, vanish. In the same way, if you turn to Jesus, your problems don't just poof, vanish, go away. Nope. Guess what? You're still going to have struggles, but no matter what it is, you can get through it because you have Jesus on your side. And there's a kind of peace beyond understanding and comfort and confidence that comes with that in no other religion. All right. Let's see here. I am going to have to wrap up stream, so we are going to end with the verse Proverbs 9:10, the typical verse that I end with, and it says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding." With that, I will see you absolutely amazing people in the next one.